I'm 51 years old and my name is Professor Hersh Chadha. I'm from India, living in Dubai. I'm Hersh Chadha, professor at this institute, teaching photojournalism for the last 13 years. My job here is to teach you for the next 1.5 hours and to have your interest in what I'm trying to say. The topics I will cover today is something related with high technology equipment for photography, and the second that I'd like to cover is the country of Japan, and show you how when you go to a different country in a different part of the world, what is it that you look for. One of the most advanced Nikon cameras that are right now available in the market. The model is Nikon D3, Digital 3. And there is a model that has come after this, which is called Nikon D3X. D3X is a new model after this. This camera is using 12.1 megapixel. And if any of you all don't understand anything, have any questions, just put up your hand and ask me. It's got 12.1 pixels and it's extremely good for sports photography, action photography, and also good for photographing landscapes. Myself, I'm a landscape photographer, so I use this camera a lot. The feature that makes this a very good camera in these fields is because it has the highest ISO any digital camera has in the world today. Its ISO goes up to 6400, so you can capture pictures in very low light anywhere in the world. Anything that's moving fast, you're able to use this technology. D3X. Panyatna? Okay. D3X, you can use the light to your advantage easily. High optics. And that means your processing has to be fast as well. Does all this technical information mean anything to you or no? That shooting on fast, you need to have your hand stable. Normally you always use it on a tripod, but sometimes for action photography you need to move fast. And sometimes, for example, there's a stabilizing system by which these optics stabilize themselves. And that's how you get clean, clear, sharp pictures. This lens, which I'm going to shoot in to 24, you practically get an amazing view, which is almost, okay, so I'm going to give this camera to each one of you, and I want you to try and see. The first video of digital photography and information regarding this camera, because this camera is the first camera which is digital at 60 megapixel. Okay, which normally made out of aluminum and one piece of aluminum to maintain very high quality control. But I would like you to see 3 videos that I'm going to show you from Hasselblad. And the first is about the camera itself. The model number is H4D. So H for
point by actually being able to all the time measure where this camera is now, and of course lock the position when we focus the first time of our center. We are actually able to compensate for the movement and for the small distance here. So this is what we call true focus, and can't wait to get it out there, and this is really something. In my opinion, this is 10 times better than any multi-point autofocus system will ever be, especially because it will give advantages to our users who have more pixels, who have broader, more pixels also for panoramic and stuff.
About photography, right? The future is when you leave this institute, or how do you think what will happen after? The way about it is to understand that photography is also an art. It is like an artist. You have to sculpt the picture, and whenever you take a picture, remember this. Before you take the picture, you've already taken it in your mind. And once it is in your mind, then you use the camera to capture it and mirror it the way your mind wants it. So you already sculpt the picture in your mind like a sculpture sculpts the, sculpture. So fine art photography, and that's the future of photography after learning it over here basically. And to move in that direction, you need to be able to understand not only the technicality of the picture, but how to create a message from the picture. That message comes from the expression of the subject in the picture. So if the picture is there, it should talk to you. It should say the hidden message. It should give you the words to make you understand, to make you happy, to make you sad, to make anything, but to give you a sense of feeling. It's not only to tell you that the colors are right and technically it's okay, but it should carry a message. How you do that is how you learn after the technical analysis of taking pictures, how to use that in the form of creating an expression. Every picture has an expression. And a good artist is one who can create that expression and share that with the others. That is the ultimate goal, and that is what every photographer wants to do. Now when he starts doing that, after doing about 10,000 pictures like that, he creates his own identity. And then you can say, oh, that picture belongs to this photographer, this picture belongs to this photographer, this picture belongs to this photographer. So it is important that each one of you can try yourself in architecture, you can try yourself in wildlife, landscape, people, and soon you will realize that your instincts within your body prefer macro photography for flowers. Maybe it prefers landscape, maybe someone likes people. And then you start proceeding in that direction and you like to take pictures the same way. But the ultimate aim is to make good pictures that are technically correct, to be able to give you the right expression in each picture. Don't take quantity, believe in quality. Take 10 pictures, but they should be high quality. Think about the basic one question: why am I taking this picture? Once you find the answer, then take the picture. Don't take the picture and say, why did I take the picture? Okay? First thing, why am I taking the picture? What is the purpose of this? And then once you find that answer, then you do it. Panyatna? Please, this is fundamentally very true. We just go out to get technical analysis and to get the picture right. But you got to understand what you're going to do and how you're going to move forward. Agree?